This isn't how we imagined winter would look for us this year. Usually we're out on the canal in our narrowboat home, slowly cruising from place to place. But for now we're tucked up in a marina, and we couldn't have picked a more beautiful spot to hit pause. The canal and the marina were frozen solid, and it's been bitterly cold, but the views have been just stunning. Christmas looked a little different for us too, and not quite what we had planned. But it turned out perfectly, with extra places set around the table at our little flat in Whitchurch for our friends Paul and Anthony and Phil, whose boats were moored right next to the devastating breach of the Llangollen Canal just 3 days before Christmas. And of course Pete worked his Christmas magic in the kitchen. Accompanied by his 2 little helpers. It's definitely a Christmas that none of us will forget. We had this beautiful memory of Hamish from viewers Sarah and Dave, and another from our friends Fran and Rich from YouTube channel Floating Our Boat. And another very talented viewer, Yvonne, sent me this scarf to match our boat. But the gift that brought the most tears was this gorgeous portrait of our lovely old boy Hamish, from our friends Paul and Anthony, who knew him so well. Paul drew him from a photo of when we were together with them on the Peak Forest Canal. So even though it hasn't been the winter or the Christmas that we had planned, it's turning out just beautifully. But we're going to leave these frozen scenes behind now and rewind back to our summer cruising. If you want to see why we're so behind on our vlogs, then have a watch of the life update that we did in our last video, which answers some of the comments that we get asking why we're not up to date. So let's get the big map out and have a proper look at where we're going. This was the first map we bought when we were planning our new life aboard, as it gives a really good overview of the whole network. We left the Coventry Basin on the Coventry Canal and then joined the North Oxford Canal, passing through Rugby, through Braunston on the Grand Union Canal, and then turned onto the South Oxford Canal towards Oxford. This is a route that we've taken and filmed before, so I took a little break from filming everything so that I could get more confident at the tiller, which I've been trying to do over the last year or so. We'd fallen into the habit of Pete driving while I filmed, and I'd sort of lost my confidence. I did that without touching the sides, did you notice?
You did, very well.
So here are the highlights of our trip from Coventry down to Oxford, with some of our favourite mooring spots on the way. Starting with the historic Coventry Basin. Just a short walk from Coventry's 2 fabulous cathedrals. We left the basin under the watchful eye of James Brindley and headed back to Hawkesbury Junction, where the Coventry Canal joins the Oxford Canal. There's Poppy and our old boy Hamish. We lost him in November, but we still get to see him enjoying the last few months of his boat dog life in these summer cruising videos. This is Eason Hall Cutting, which collapsed in early February 2024. Heavy rainfall triggered a major landslip that caused an estimated 4,000 tonnes of earth and trees to slide into the canal, blocking both the navigation and the towpath. There was a prolonged closure while the Canal and River Trust teams worked to clear the debris and repair the cutting, and it reopened in the summer of 2024. We'd just planned a short cruise that day from the Coventry basin, but we were struggling to find one mooring, let alone two, as we were cruising with our friend Jill. And as it got dark, we ended up in the sanctuary of Brinklow Marina. And there's good reason why they call it the Marina of Dreams. The lovely team there welcomed our two boats with open arms. And after a good night's sleep, we were on our way again. Heading towards Braunston, one of our favourite places on the canal network. And of course, Pete's favourite pub, the Admiral Nelson. And home to some iconic canal landmarks, like the Crooked Lock Cottage, and the double iron bridges as the gateway to the South Oxford Canal. Poppy and Hamish loved travelling with their Westie besties, Angus and Isla. Pete's been off this morning and bought bedding plants.
Yeah. So I've chosen some trailing plants so that you can see over the top of them.
Good, thank you.
When you're driving. All right, Pop.
Want to supervise, Pop? Go on then. Go and help your dad. Go and help him then. He needs help.
Give me a hand. Hey, give me a hand.
Papa, what are you looking for? You're looking for squirrels up there? She can hear something up there, not sure what it is. We didn't know back then that Ano Weir Lock and Ano Wharf would become so familiar to us, as we were stuck there just a few months later due to the low water closures. And it was our first introduction to the fabulous brew box and their amazing bacon sandwiches. This was Hamish's favourite cool spot on the boat when it got too hot. The moorings close to Chisnall Lift Bridge have amazing views over the fields. And we had a couple of lovely evenings there, just enjoying the scenery and some lovely long evening walks with the younger dogs, while Pete looked after Hamish. Then it was on to our nemesis, Summerton Deep Lock. At 12 foot deep, it's one of the deepest on the canal network. Our first summer we got stuck trying to get into the lock. Then on our next time through, I had to ask for help from a passerby to open the really heavy lock gate. But this time we had no trouble, with a little extra help from some other boaters. We're approaching one of our most favourite moorings on the whole network, Summerton Meadows. The canal weaves around this huge meadow, so you have the widest towpath ever when you moor up. And as luck would have it, the most perfect spot was free. And we had some very happy dogs with so much space to explore. It was the perfect spot to enjoy a towpath barbecue. We had quite the feast that night. About a 20-minute walk from our mooring is North Oxford Organic Farm, and they have a fantastic honesty shop there too. With so much more than your average honesty box that we see quite a lot on our travels on the canal. One of the things to be aware of if you're mooring at Summerton Meadows is that sometimes the farmer lets the cows out into that field, but you never know quite when it's going to happen, and they just sneak up on you. With a cow whisperer.
That did it.
And then they disappeared. But the numbers have multiplied by the morning. But we'd planned to leave anyway, to continue our journey on towards Oxford.
All right. Doing it. Well done.
I don't feel very confident, but I'm doing it.
Good, you're doing all right.
I did it.
You did it. First lockdown.
It's only taken almost 4 years. Stopping at another favourite, the lovely village of Thrupp. This was the furthest we'd been on the South Oxford Canal, so everything that lay ahead was new water for us. Join us next time as we reach Oxford and share our secret mooring with you. And explore the beautiful city like proper tourists. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free and helps our channel grow. Thank you so much to all of our channel members for joining the One Day More crew. Click the button below or the link in the description to find out more. And thank you to everybody that supports our channel through YouTube Super Thanks, Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. Leave us a comment, we love to hear from you, and we promise to respond to everyone.
When I stayed home, I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive.